Presidential election is 3 weeks from tomorrow, so there are 21 days to go, and judging from their campaign appearances today, it appears that President Reagan and Walter Mondale plan to keep the heat on each other for the duration. Chris Wallace reports tonight the president was going after Mondale today on defense issues. Lisa Myers tells us that Mondale was attacking the president's record on toxic dumps. First, the President's Day.
It was the old hardline Reagan who campaigned across the South. Gone was his recent conciliatory stance toward the Soviets. Instead, the president emphasized his differences with Mondale about standing up to the Russians.
He said what we did in Grenada eroded our moral authority to criticize the Soviets. I've never had any problem criticizing them.
Mondale now says he backs the U.S. invasion of Grenada, but the president seemed more interested in developing attack lines for next Sunday's foreign policy debate. He said Mondale has long been confused by Soviet aggression.
After they invaded Afghanistan, he said, "It just baffles me why the Soviets these last few years have behaved as they have." So much baffles him.
Support for a strong defense is one reason why Republicans say the South has become even more of a Reagan base than the West. For lunch, Reagan's image maker sent him to McDonald's. But this effort to appear just plain folks was interrupted when he had to be reminded to pay at the counter.
That was $2.46.
All right. In Georgia, the president continued hitting Mondale on defense, saying he repeatedly opposed new weapon systems.
I don't know whether he would outlaw slingshots, but he would jeopardize the security of this nation, and we're not going to let him.
Aides know the president will have tough moments in Sunday's debate, discussing the Beirut bombing and failed arms talks with the Soviets. But they believe an old Reagan argument will still work, that he knows how to deal with the Soviets from strength, and his opponent doesn't. Chris Wallace, NBC News, with the Reagan campaign in Georgia.